Welcome to Vlogmas Day 3. So for today's Vlogmas video, I am going to share a what's in my bag. So I used to do one of these videos all the time and I just stopped doing them because I felt like I was sharing the same things in every single video. Because honestly, I carry the same things. It just gets moved from bag to bag. And yes, I do carry a lot within a given day, but I use every single thing, and I do not want to be at work, which I'm a teacher, and not have something that I want to grab for. So please don't leave me comments with, I can't believe you carry all that stuff, or I know that tote is heavy. I literally take it from the car to my desk. It sits in a chair, not on the floor, and then I pick it up from the chair and take it to my car. I don't tote this around. If I was going shopping, I would not take all of this stuff with me. So I do have 2 bags out to share with you, and that is because I was using one of them all the way up until this week. And then when I went to my sister's, I switched for Thanksgiving, and I've kept that same bag. And I'm really liking it. So I'm going to share both of those with you. So I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to sit on the floor, because y'all know most of the time when I'm sharing one of these videos, I'm sitting on the floor and share every single thing with you. Okay, I've got both bags in the floor and I'm sitting in the floor. I've had to move several times to get the light right. So from where I'm sitting, it's backwards, so I need to quit looking at the viewfinder. So this is what I've been using this week and what I took to my sister's last week. This is the Stony Clover Lane Noir Classic Tote. Now it is a bigger tote, but I carry a lot of stuff. And then it's got K and then a heart and M. So K is in bubblegum, the heart is in cotton candy, and the M is in flamingo. So this is what I've been using. It does have this strap, which I thought I would like this strap better, which is the crossbody strap. But actually, I have been carrying it by these handles right here over my shoulder, and I prefer that. It makes it to where the bag's not hitting my hip all the time, and I am 5'8". So if you aren't as tall as me, you might want to go for the mini tote. I do have several mini totes as well, but I like this size for me. So this is what it looks like on the inside. View of the inside. So I am going to share with you this tote sitting beside it before we go over everything in here, and I will explain to you why it appears that I have 4 different planners in here, because there's a reason for the madness. So this is the tote that I was using all the way up until this week. And the only reason that I'm not using this at the moment is because I had switched out to go to my sister's for that one, and I just kept it. I was too lazy to switch out. And then I realized I really like the classic tote. So I'm going to continue using that, and then we'll see where I go from there. Y'all, I'm a person that does like to switch out totes very often. So the fact that I went from August to the end of November with this one and not switching it out says a lot. So if you watched my Clean With Me video Friday, you did see my other Barrington Gifts St. Anne's tote. So this is a Barrington Gifts St. Anne's tote. And the great thing about this is everything is customizable. So from the leather color to the fabric color to the color of the stripe to the monogram style, every single thing on this bag is customizable. So for the leather, I could have chose brown, black, I want to say gray. There were like 4 options, I want to say, but I like the brown. Then the leopard, then I went with the, I forgot the name of it. It's the green with the white, and the bottom is leather too. So y'all, I use this literally every single day for 3 months, and it looks great. So there are some little pencil shavings and stuff on the inside, but I'm telling you, and it's got a zipper on the back. So if you've been looking at one of these and we're like, oh, I just don't know if I can spend the money on it, they do hold up. So don't feel like you're going to buy something and it's going to break. High quality items. So I will link both of these in the description below. So before I get into this, let me say I know this is a lot. I know I've said that several times, but this is not something I carry in a store. If I go in a store, if I go into Walmart, if I run any errands, I'm literally taking this and that is it. Everything else stays in the car if I'm going in somewhere, or it sits at my desk at work in a chair, comes home when I'm at home, like 2 weeks ago now when I'm filming this, or when I'm sharing this, Thanksgiving break. I was still working at home because I was working on my small business, okay? So that's why I have all this stuff. I'm not only a teacher, but a lot of this stuff is for my business. A majority of this is for my business. Okay, this is my business planner here, my small business planner. This is an Erin Condren monthly planner. This is where everything gets written down for my business. For instance, let's go through here and open up. I'm going to share this with you. Here's November. This is what every single month looks like in here. So it has every sticker kit I'm going to come out with, weekly, monthly, icons, deco. Then we've got functional budget, weatherproof stickers, extras. And then I have anything that's retiring, anything that I'm going to offer for $2. And then for November, because it was Black Friday, I had a sale, so I had all of that written down. You guys, that is what every single month looks like in this planner. So anything pertaining to releases or shop information is done in this planner here, which is the Erin Condren monthly. And I have the little snap-in bookmarks for that one. Now, I have 2 planners here. If you watch my Plan With Me videos for December, you already know what I am about to say. So, long story short, Erin Condren's coil was not big enough for me. It was too small when I got it. So, I realized, and y'all stopped using this one in November. So this is now going to be retired on the shelf. I just had to get some stuff taken from the back, which is why it was in my work bag. I wanted to take some stuff that I'd written in the notes section on the back and put it in my new planner. So this just has January or December through June in it. So I'm going to do it differently this next time and get an 18-month planner and then just rip out the pages in the back. So this is the new planner. This is the neutral planner from Erin Condren. So this is what I'm going to keep. So this one, it's going to be down to just one of those. This is going to be put on a shelf. And for my personal planner, I use the Erin Condren horizontal. Okay, so that is what this is here. Now, the fourth thing that you see here is basically my brain dump notebook. So this is an Erin Condren notebook. I always carry one of these with me. It is my place to jot everything down. You guys, I have things to like Facebook albums I need to come up with for my my Facebook group. I've got the deco script I'm coming out with. I have a Black Friday list of things I was looking for. So as you see, it's random stuff. Vlogmas, like little calendar that I thought I was going to have. Y'all, it's got Christmas stuff, like what we're having for Christmas Eve, what we're having for Christmas. Y'all, this is my brain dump, okay? So that's why you see 4 planners. So we've got my monthly, we've got my horizontal, a notebook, and then the extra one that's going to be put away. Next, you're going to see 3 of these. These are the Erin Condren Petite Line Journals that I use for... This one here is for my brand checking account. So I have a brand checking account. That is all the checkbook register for that. The second one here is for my personal checking account that I share with my husband. So it's a checkbook register for that. And then this is my bill tracker. So everything, I will be putting this together during Vlogmas for you guys. Everything, when I pay a bill, all of the bills go and we write it down in here. So if you've not seen that video for 2022, I will link that in the card above. I would open this up and share it with you, but it's got lots of numbers and it's got some passwords and stuff in it. So I will put that in a card above for you to check that out. So that is what these 3 things are here. My business checkbook register, my personal checkbook register, and my bill tracker. So y'all, all these things right here, I look at every single day, some of them several times a day. So this makes up a majority of this tote right here. Next, we have my keys And this is a Vera Bradley Petite Zip Around Wallet, I think is what it's called. Now, it is Disney. I've been using this all during 2022, and I'm ready to retire it and get a new one. Because, as you know, if you've not heard my No Disney video, I will link that in the card above. So, I'm wanting to retire this one. So, it zips around, and it's got some spots in here for my cards and cash. And then on the back is a clear thing with my ID. This is an O-Venture O-ring. Absolutely love it. I think I still have a link in my description for these. Always have one of these on my keychains because, y'all, I seriously will slide this on my arm when I'm shopping and I'm hands-free. Cough drops, because for some reason I always get this cough. It doesn't matter if I have a cold or not. So, I always have these with me. Get some of my stuff out of it. I've got checkbooks and some address stuff in here, so I need to move that out of the way so you can't see it. So there's the first thing that I can tell you that is in here is my checkbook stuff. Okay, this is a Stony Clover Lane clear front small pouch. They have these, or they had these in 2 colors. This one is a retired one. It's avocado. I guess you could call this my little extras thing here. So I've got some Sharpie. This is my iPad pen. I've got some lotion. A pill container that I did not know was in here. That's got some ibuprofen in there. Some chapsticks. Y'all know I'm all about the chapsticks. My Mrs. Meyer's spray hand sanitizer. Some pens. A powder compact, and as y'all know, I don't touch up makeup during the day. I have that strictly in here for the mirror. I've got a charger cord in here that I didn't know was even in here. So as you see, I've got all sorts of random things. Got a white outrunner, some hair ties. So this is just anything I don't want floating around in my tote goes in here. Okay, so that's what's in there. Then I have my memory card reader here that I use for these Vlogmas videos to put them on my computer. So that actually probably needs to go in here. Take that memory card out because I'm probably going to have to use that. So that needs to go in here as well. I don't know why it's floating around. I have a random receipt. Then next I have my school ID. I'm not going to share the front with you, but this is what I have to have around my neck when I am in the school building so they know that I work for that school. And then last but not least, this is my newest addition to my tote. And yes, this is heavy, but it has been super beneficial. So this is my power bank. And I decided a few months ago to actually purchase a little zip around pouch. I was like, my mind's going blank. So zip around pouch to keep all of that in so that when I look in this bag, no matter what bag it's in, I know, okay, that aqua case is my power bank. Because I have used this for football games, soccer games, volleyball games. I cannot tell you, I have had to get this out and hand this to Kate when she has gone to like places with her friends because her cell phone wasn't charged up. So this is very beneficial and I carry it with me all the time. So I got this off of Amazon, and then inside is my power bank. If you don't know what that is, it is a charger for your cell phone. So I keep it charged up. Then I've got the cords that go with it here in case I need to charge it up. And then I have my phone cord, an extra phone cord to charge my cell phone up. Because if I have the power bank but don't have this cord over here, then it's useless. Okay, so this looks a little greasy. So this travels with me all the time. So, and I've used it a lot. So you guys, that is what I have inside of my work tote. So let me go over that one more time, and then that is it for day 3 of Vlogmas. So we've got all the planners, which is basically what I carry in my tote. So you've got my monthly, you've got my horizontal, you've got my notebook, you've got my brand or my business register, you've got my personal register and my bill tracker. Then you have my cough drops. You have my basically, this is my wallet, I guess you would say. My Vera Bradley petite zip around wallet. You have my power bank with case. And if you're wondering, I have the Anchor power bank. I will link that in the description below. Then you have my classroom keys. And then my last thing is my little accessory Stony Clover Lane pouch. So you guys, that is what I carry. And here's the thing, it doesn't matter what tote I carry. That is everything that's in my tote. So you guys, that is what I carry in my bag every single day. And the thing about it is, I carry basically the same thing every single day, but I may switch it from one tote to another. Kind of like you saw the classic Stony Clover Lane tote. That's what I have everything in right now. And before that, I was carrying the Barrington Gifts St. Anne's tote. So you guys, I carry the same thing every day. I don't actually carry this for an extended amount of time. It goes from my car to my classroom, to my classroom, to my office. That is where it goes. I don't go in the store with these things. This is just the necessities that I need when I'm using my planner, or when I'm paying bills, or when I am lining up my schedule for Vlogmas or my shop releases. All of this stuff gets used. It's not just in there for just in case. So that is all for day 3 of Vlogmas. So in the comments, I want you to share what your favorite work tote is. Is there one tried and true tote that you have found that you love, that holds up well, that carries everything, that isn't heavy? Let's get a conversation going about that in the comments below. I'm a huge bag person. That is my thing. I love to switch out bags. I love to look for new bags, buy new bags. So I would love to hear all of your suggestions in the comments below. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you give it a big thumbs up. By giving my videos a thumbs up, it shows YouTube you're engaged and you like my content, which means they'll start suggesting it and recommending it to more people, which means our community will grow and will continue to spread positivity. Also, I hope you hit that red subscribe button to become a part of our community and our mission to get organized on a budget and with a plan together. I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and until next time, bye you guys. So now we're going to the Advent calendar opening for days 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Now we're going to do the Advent calendar opening for days 3, 4, and 5. So I'm going to do 3 first, then 4, then 5, instead of doing all of the socks, marshmallows, and then the Cricut Miss. Okay, so day 3 of the Happy Socks is right down here. So make sure I don't punch out the wrong one. Okay, let's see. And we got, oh, that's funny. Are those, is that food? Oh, that's funny. Let's see. So it's got pizza, eggs, cheese, hot dogs, and broccoli maybe? Oh, that's funny. Look. That's cute. That is super cute. Those are neat. Oh, those are really nice too. I like those. Okay. So that is, I guess we'll call it the food socks for day 3. So the XO marshmallow for day 3 is, let's see. Oh, it's green. Bubble gum. I never would have guessed that would have been bubble gum. That is green. Look how green that is. Okay. Then day 22. So we're doing 22. Lord, 22. Of the Cricut Miss. Oh, it says open on December 3rd. That would help. I think this is washi tape. Yep. And all of this is themed, so it's all going to go together at the end. So I'm collecting everything, and I'm going to share everything on the last day. There it goes. A little bit. There we go. See, it's cute. It's got little stars on it. Okay. So that is day 3. So I'm going to do day 4, and then we'll share everything at the end. So that is that one. Let's put that over here. Okay, so day 4. Trying to keep this all together. Day 4 of Happy Socks. Oh, my hand's on it. That's a weird looking 4, isn't it? Okay, day 4. Lord, it's hard to open. Okay, day 4. Oh, those are so cute. They are polka dots. I love them. Those are so cute. I love those. Love those. Okay, that is day 4 of Happy Socks. Day 4 of the marshmallow. Let's see what we got for this one. Ooh, this one's really pink. Okay, this one is sour apple. I wonder if somebody got these confused. I guarantee you somebody got these confused. I bet this is bubble gum. And I bet this one is sour apple. So that's what we're going to say. We're going to say bubble gum, sour apple. I think it got put in the wrong spot. And then day 21 for this one. Ooh, it feels puffy. Let's see. Oh, that is so cute. What is that? Oh, it's a reusable bag, I think. That is cute. Let's open it. Yes, I think it's a reusable bag. I really want to open it though, because then I don't know how to shut it. I think it's a reusable bag. I might open it on the last day, but I don't want to mess it up. Let's put everything together so it's not like all over the place. Okay, so that is day 4, and then day 5. Last one for today. Day 5. It's kind of hard to see down here. Rip the entire box open. Okay. Let's see what these are. See if we got some wild and crazy ones this time. Wow. Something come out. Okay. Oh my goodness, y'all. It's cow socks. Derek will love these. It's little udders, I think. Is that cows? Yes, it's cows. Cow socks. Those are not my favorite, I will say. Okay. Then day 5 of the marshmallow. Ooh, this looks like a cookies and cream one. Chocolate chip. Ooh, and y'all, these are gluten-free, so I am good to eat all of them. Gluten-free chocolate chip. And then day 20. Oh, I like those. See, they're shiny foil. We got 1, 2. Ooh, it's the days of the week. 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are nice. I like those. Okay, so let me take the camera and then share everything as a whole with you, and then we'll call this done. So, day 3 were the food socks, the washi from Cricut Paper Co., and then the bubble gum marshmallow. Day 4 is the sour apple marshmallow. I think this is a reusable tote. And then the polka dotted socks. Love those. And then last is the cow socks. These are not my favorite. I'm not a fan of these. Chocolate chip marshmallow and all of these foiled stickers from Cricut Paper Co. So you guys, that is all for day 5. Well, for Advent 3, 4, and 5.